You're a teacher and want a better life. Have you considered Norway? Yes? Watch this video until the end to find out how to emigrate to Norway as a teacher. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. You'll get the world visa news here. First things first, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. You shouldn't miss any updates. You should also download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. Now, let's begin. The application process to move to Norway as a teacher is up to the country you live in and your nationality. EU, EEA, and Swiss nationals don't need a visa to work in Norway. Although Norway is not part of the EU, its nationals don't need a visa to enter the country and work. Non-EU nationals need a work visa and work permit to work in Norway. The first step is to look for a job position as a teacher. There are websites that advertise job positions in Norway. You can find a list of them in the Visa Library article. The link is in the description. You could also visit Norway and look for a job in person. You can visit the country with your passport if you're among the visa-waived countries. If not, you can get a Norway tourist visa and visit the country to look for a job. But remember one point. You have no permission to change a tourist visa to a work visa or work under a tourist visa. You must leave the country to apply for a work visa. When you get the job offer, you must sign an employment contract with the employer. The contract is part of the supporting documents to get the work permit and work visa. It must explain every detail about your employment: salary, working hours, location, the subject you will teach, perks, and everything. At this stage, one of the sides must complete the UDI's employment offer on the website and apply for a work permit. It could be the teacher or employer. But if the employer is gonna apply, a consent letter from the teacher is needed. Let me tell you this. If the employer applies for the work permit, the process will be speed up. The employer needs to apply to the Directorate of Immigration website. The application begins there. You can find the link in the description. If the teacher is going to apply for a work permit, he or she must apply to the Norwegian embassy. The authorities need some supporting documents. The employment contract is one of them. If the employer applies, the teacher must send the documents to him or her. The point I should explain here is that a work permit is an authorization to work in Norway, but a work visa is permission to enter the country. It takes some time until the Norwegian authorities decide on the work permit. When they issue it, a big part of the process is done. Now, the teacher needs to apply for a work visa. At this stage, you must collect the supporting documents for a work visa. You could begin gathering them a bit earlier to save time and speed up the process. Are you wondering what these supporting documents are? Here is a list of them. Number 1 is your passport. It must be valid over the date of your employment contract. Also, it cannot be older than 10 years ago at the time of application. Number 2 is a copy of your work contract. Remember one point, it must contain the exact detail of your employment as I told you: duration of employment, your salary, perks and bonuses, working hours, and everything else. Number 3 is completing the online application form on the UDI website. When you complete the online application form, you will receive a PDF application form. You gotta print this form, complete it with your information, and then submit it along with other documents to the embassy. Number 4 is your CV or resume. Your CV or resume is needed to indicate that you have relevant work experience. It also says that you can do the job you have applied for in Norway. Number 5 is your educational documents and certificates. It could be one of these items: certificates achieved through work experience, educational degree achieved from a college or university, diploma or certificate of vocational training for at least 3 years. It must be at the upper secondary school level. Number 6 is photo. 2 photos of yourselves are needed. They must be fresh, taken in the past 3 months. The background must be white and clear. The veil, hat, sunglasses, weird mustache or beard, nothing must cover your face. Number 7 is the accommodation proof in Norway. Your future employer could help you with this. You must make it clear where you will stay when you get to Norway. You can provide a rental agreement or reserved hotel proof. This was a general list of documents, but there will be more. When you complete the UDI online application, it will provide you with a checklist of supporting documents. When you're done gathering the supporting documents, schedule a meeting with the Norwegian Embassy or Visa Application Center, VAC, responsible for for visa processing in your home country. The UDI website tells you where to apply in your home country. You can find out how to schedule a meeting through their website. Get to the center in person and submit the supporting documents. There's always a fee for visa processing. It's about 5,400 Norwegian krone or $589. But you might have to pay more. Ask the center how much the visa costs and how they get it. You gotta pay the fees through a credit card or transfer them to their bank account. Remember to keep the receipt. When you're done with the center, wait for visa processing. It takes time until the embassy issues your visa and they will inform you as soon as it's ready. When the visa is stuck on your passport, you can move to Norway. Now, how long should you wait for visa processing? The point I'm going to tell you is that there are two processing times. One is the work permit that the authorities in Norway issue it. The second is a work visa that the embassy or visa center issues it. So you gotta wait 2 times for a response. You'll receive an answer in 6 to 8 months at most. Your work permit is valid for the duration of your employment. It's often about 1 to 3 years, but you may extend it as long as you have an employment contract with the Norwegian employer. Let's answer some questions you might have now. How much do you earn as a teacher in Norway? Your salary is up to several items: your position, experience, the subject you teach, the place you will work, and other ones. But the salary begins from 205,000 Norwegian krone to 710,000, which is the highest payment. The next one is whether you need a Norwegian language proficiency to work as a teacher or not. English is the second most language in Norway. More than 80% of the population speak English, but the answer is up to the job position as a teacher. The language requirements are with the school, college, or kindergarten. They might want you to teach in English or Norwegian. But if you're determined to get a job in Norway, you have a higher chance with Norwegian language proficiency. You might have considered getting a Norway tourist visa, entering the country and converting it to a work visa. Well, it's not possible. The officials are strict about the tourist visa rules. You have no permission to change it. You could use it to look for a job position in Norway. Alright then, this was all you must know about how to immigrate to Norway as a teacher. Do you have questions? Write them down in the comment section. My team at the Visa Library will answer them. Before you leave, like this video, hit the bell and download the PDF file. It's helpful along the way. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news. Until the next video, thank you all for watching.